Welcome to Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. Make your foot the foot that counts. In White House Station's morning light, a quake at 4.8 did stir. Across the tri-state, felt the might, in April's gentle blur. A depth of just 1.8 miles, beneath the earth did quake. Near Ramapo's Fault, a hidden gem, made the solid ground awake. The tri-state area, encompassing parts of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, is not directly situated on major seismic plate boundaries like those found at the edges of the Pacific or Atlantic Oceans. The North American plate is one of the major tectonic plates covering the Earth's surface, extending from the Mid-Atlantic Ridge in the east to the Aleutian Trench in the west. Intraplate earthquakes within regions like the tri-state area are less common and generally less intense than those at plate boundaries, but can still cause significant effects due to the older, more rigid continental crust which allows seismic waves to travel further. Specific fault lines within the tri-state area include the Ramapo Fault, which extends from eastern Pennsylvania through New Jersey, and the Hudson Valley of New York. It's important to note that while the tri-state area is not on the edge of a tectonic plate, the complex dynamics of the Earth's crust can still lead to seismic events, as evidenced by historical quakes in the region. In an unprecedented seismic event, a magnitude 4.8 earthquake struck near White House Station, New Jersey, on April 5, 2024. Marking the most significant quake to affect the New York City area in 140 years. Occurring at 10:23 a.m. local time, the tremor's epicenter was pinpointed at 40.703 degrees north latitude and 74.758 degrees west longitude, with a depth of 2.9 miles. The quake, resulting from complex geological processes involving oblique reverse and strike slip faulting within the crust, highlights the reality that intraplate earthquakes, though rare, can indeed manifest away from tectonic plate boundaries. Historically, the eastern United States has experienced a relatively low frequency of seismic activity, making this event particularly notable. Despite the area's infrequency of earthquakes, records since 1950 indicate that 40 other tremors of magnitude 3.0 and above have occurred within a 96.5 radius of this latest quake, with the April 5 event being the largest in this time frame. Furthermore, within 193 miles, 13 earthquakes of magnitude 4.5 and larger have been documented. On August 23, 2011, an unexpected tremor startled tens of millions of East Coast residents, marking the most significant seismic event in the eastern U.S. since the magnitude 5.8 earthquake. The U.S. Geological Survey's analysis reveals that the quake was felt across a broad area, impacting cities and towns beyond New York City, including Baltimore, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston, and regions near the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border. Despite its widespread reach, initial reports from New York City officials, including Governor Kathy Hochul and Mayor Eric Adams, indicate no major damages, injuries, or fatalities. Authorities, however, have issued warnings about the potential for aftershocks, albeit with a low probability of occurrence and strength. In response to the quake, certain precautionary measures were taken, including the temporary closure of New York's airports and some Hudson River crossings, as well as advisories for building inspections to detect potential damage. Mother Nature's earthquakes serve as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of such natural phenomena and the need for ongoing research and monitoring to better understand and mitigate their impacts. No major harm did it bestow, yet tales it left behind. In schools and streets, the stories grow of the day the earth did remind. the largest quake in years so vast, since 1884. A moment brief, now in the past, but remembered evermore. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.